was in the 50s today. It was 100 the other day. It's crazy here in Denver. And we are at Bear Creek, and we're getting ready to leave Bear Creek. We had to leave here by noon, and we can't check in there till 1 at Dakota Ridge, and they're 5 miles away. So what we're doing is we are just kind of being super slow here at the dump station. Head over, and hopefully we place to pull in, and we can just wait in line until 1 o'clock, because if you check in early, you have to pay. Up to Frasier through the mountains. A beautiful day in the 70s, and we got Sam with us today. You say hi to Sam. Yeah, that's my son. Hopefully go back to this one restaurant that we like. I don't know if it's still going to be open, but otherwise we'll go up to the pass and get some, maybe fly my drone. Gonna take a little hike here with Sam. We're going on the Second Creek trailhead. It's a super steep trail. It was just heading all up the mountain. So Mom's waiting in the car. So we decided to head back down the mountain. But it's an absolute gorgeous day. I decided to change out this water pump because we're having 3 issues with water. One, it is backfilling when I hooked city water into the tank. 2, the tank is very hard to fill, even with the water pump on or off. And 3, if we have reduced water pressure when hooking to city water. So I'm working to get all this fixed. I'm hoping this water pump will do it. There's 4 screws there that are not easy to get out. It unscrewed from the wall, and I cut the wires. Now I got to get the hoses loose, and I bought a new one, exact same one, so it should be easy to change. Okay, I'm having fun. I got it. So I was able to get the screws out of the gaskets by pressing them out. That was very much of a challenge getting the screws back into the wall because it's a metal wall and that gasket was thick. And I finally fought with that and got those back in there. The pump runs fine, but it didn't solve our problem of the water pressure. We still have a low water pressure limit on city water, and I don't know what's causing that. So on this bedroom window, we found out that it came loose. Okay, I've got to look at this window that came apart. So I get the ladder out, climb up there. I don't know if I can caulk it, and what I'm going to have to do with it. It's so frustrating. Sealant along this edge of this window. I'm loose. See here. Trying to fix it. Well, Sue grew up Catholic. She likes St. Francis of Assisi because her mom did. I studied about his life, living in about 500 AD. He seemed like a pretty good guy. But as you can see, he's starting to look pretty worn out. It's hard to get the paint to stick on him. We're going to have to go with a lighter color, I think. So I'm going to give him a once-over with the steel brush. And then I'm going to give him another couple coats with the satin paint, some sealer. Then next time we're going to buy paint that is more this white color. So when he peels, you won't even notice that much. Francis looks a little better. I think he's going to need another coat. I've been putting this off, but I need to scrub the roof and then reseal it. And when you do that, all the white stuff from scrubbing it runs down the side, so then you got to wash the whole RV. 90% of RV parks won't let you wash them at the RV park, but this one will if you pay them $30. So I'm going to pay him $30 and do all the work myself. So I'm going over to the office now and make that payment. It's clouding up a little. I was waiting for this evening, it's not too hot, and get up there and start scrubbing away. What I have to do, all right, I'm up on the roof scrubbing. I'll tell you, it's a hard job. What I basically have to do, I'll show you just a little section. Spray this stuff on, rubber cleaner, and then I spray it on and then I rub it and get it, all that black stuff as much as I can. And then I rinse it off, and that's the hardest part of this, is this darn hose. If anything ever pulls me off the roof, it's going to be a stupid hose. It's not as white as I'd like. Got the RV all nice and clean. That feels good to have that roof done. So we're getting ready to move back to Bear Creek. We're here at Dakota Ridge for about 5 days. Bear Creek is a city park that is back over about 5 miles away. And last time we had a lot of trouble filling our water. Couldn't get the tank full no matter how hard we tried. So this time I'm filling the water here, which in a way I hate doing because this is a big tank. It weighs hundreds and hundreds of pounds when you add all this water, but it's just a short ways over there, so I'm gonna do it. It just won't use that much gas just because we're going 6 miles. Let me show you what I did to the tank. I went along the side here and I put 1-inch marks because that way you can see as you're filling it. And then I put a 1/3, and look how fast it is to 2/3. And that's because the tank goes way back in there. So the bottom part fills up just 1/3, but then it spreads back to the back. Right now it's up to about here, so it's really full. It says full on the inside. I think full shows up about here. The sensors are over here on this other side. If you can see them, those are the sensors that tell how full the tank is. Here's the one for full right here. So I got this water filling up, and it's going to be a lot of weight. My neighbor has a sweet electric bike. I wish I had one like that. Rad power. It's got nice big wheels. The small wheels on the bike make it wonky. It's hard to go around corners. It's hard when you're going really slow. Okay, we're getting ready to go here.
Okay, start turning. Okay, straight back now. Perfect. Okay, you better stop.
Bear Creek Campground. It is September 17th. We're here for about 10 more days, and then we'll be heading south to El Paso. This campground does not have any water hookup, just electric. I've done the first part. So what I did was first I sprayed this wash-on, which is a multi-purpose cleaner and degreaser. The wind's blowing to the right, so now I gotta clean that part again. My scrub brush, which gets the bugs off, and then I rinse it with water and squeegee it. I got it pretty clean. The problem is, when you get in the southwest, there's no humidity. So when you spray the water up there, it almost dries off before you can squeegee it. I have the same problem in gas stations, plus it's windy. There's a little bit of streaking. I'm sure if the sun were shining on it, you'd really see it. She's a sweetheart. We figured out our water problem. why it took 2 hours to fill up our water tank, and why our pressure is so low. So happens that there is a water filter that is in there, and I hadn't changed it in a very long time. When I took it out, it was black. This one was white. When I replaced it, voila, the water tank filled right up. Now I'm anxious to get hooked up to city water and see if that solved our problem with our in-house water pressure, which I would think it would. RV life. Okay, we dropped Susie back up in the mountains here, up at Black Hawk, and now I'm driving up through the mountains. This one little gravel road. But I just love it. It's just gorgeous. And kind of in a high mountain valley, I guess you would call it a meadow. I'm going to put in four-wheel drive because this looks pretty rough up ahead. Look how rocky this road is right here. It's really rocky. Oh, it's got some good holes in it too. I know it doesn't look very rocky, but it's crazy. rougher road back there, but I didn't want to go up that by myself. The road's pretty rough right here. Lots of rocks. It's really slow going downhill. I had to put it in fourth low and then put it in low gear because we're going over such downhill and over rocks. This Jeep doesn't really slow down in first gear unless it's in low.